Pretty much killed this Bengals season.
Honestly, saved himself a lot of brain rot. Playing behind that old line, he probably saved himself 40 sacks.
At 15, the Niners endure tons of injuries to stars and still make the playoffs.
Privilege. Also, one of my favorite stories of the year is that the Niners practice field being next to a substation could be the cause.
At 14, a trade deadline produces 2 blockbuster trades, along with several other impact deals. None of them were Detroit's.
The Lions say, we're good. I think the Jalen Phillips one was really around here what everybody got upset about. He played great for Philly.
Yeah, because don't forget, Sauce Gardner went to the Colts, and we thought the Colts were going to do something.
Well,
13,
their quarterback died, let's be fair.
We'll get to that. 13, Aaron Rodgers signs with Steelers.
What, David? It worked, but here's the thing.
It did.
The Steelers have become comfortable being on the 9-8 Express.
Correct.
And I think that's what the Mike McCarthy hire represents. I think it's having Aaron back another year. They're just on that treadmill of good.
At 12, Stafford has the best season of his career at 37.
MVP. Fabulous.
Yeah, that should be the number one story. Especially with the preseason back. And now this season, it was amazing.
At 11, David, Steelers and Mike Tomlin part ways.
Yeah, that's a huge story. I mean, he's been there for 19 years.
How does that not crack the top 10?
Because there are 10 better stories.
All right, well, the Steelers fire a coach once a generation, so that's saying something.
Oh, so you want me to give you the top 10 later?
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
Quickly.
All right, yeah, well, how about this? I'll give you the top 10 a little bit later on in the show.
Okay.
But the Steelers make another, they show back up in there along with some Chiefs news as well. So that is half of the top 25 stories of the 25 season. 97-1.
5 o'clock. Good to have everybody with us. Yeah, it's been a little hoop heavy. And no, not in some game breakdown way, because about 7 people actually watch college basketball. But number 3 and number 7 tonight, Rico will be the halftime entertainment. He's got an unbelievable show planned, a rendition of Hamilton Live. Now, listen, he's super pumped. But we've been asking you guys about kind of
Alexander Hamilton.
the hate index. Again, it's just difficult, the new era of college athletics to get there, especially with college hoops, because you play twice, maybe 3 times. Football, you get one bite at the apple. But we'll get some more of your phone calls. But one thing we wanted to do is, because Fox is the Antichrist, we have a Friday night basketball game with, bar none, my least favorite announcer on the planet right now, Gus Johnson. So Rico, David, and Kenny put a little something together. And while we get your calls organized, we wanted to do a Gus Johnson draft. Okay, I'm leaving. Are you kidding me? Where is that from? You have a whole soundboard.
Yeah, Kenny put one together.
I'm really going to be pissed. Okay. Get it out of your system.
This was new.
Now, listen. Tonight, you're going to hear him overdoing it from start to finish. Catchphrases, nicknames that don't exist, the whole thing. This crew over here has put together a draft pool of 40 different phrases. Now, before we play, here's my question. How the hell did you come up with some of these?
A lot of research, Mike. Research, watching Gus Johnson type games, remembering some of the things that he says whenever he.
So these are real.
State. Yeah.
Now, here's what I will say. We can do this. We can do this draft. I think you deserve credit if you get something highly similar.
Yeah.
Like if it's 4 of the 5 words.
Correct.
I think it counts.
It doesn't have to be verbatim.
Okay. Now, here's my question. How many of these do we draft?
I was going to say if we can get to each of us with at least 5.
5 of them? Does that feel right?
Depending on time.
And whoever gets the most right gets free lunch.
Or gets to 5 first, kind of like bingo.
I'd be shocked if any of us get to 5.
You never know.
Okay.
Wild.
Now, draft order has been a bit of controversy here. So I need to know how we're determining draft order, because I feel like you guys have kind of rigged the ballot box.
Nope. It's already been selected. We took them out the hat. It's been Rico, Mike, Kenny, and David.
He does it again.
That's the draft order.
He does this Patrick Ewing, David Stern routine where it's already been drawn. And it's okay. So you, then me. Mm-hmm. Okay. So do we want to do that at 5:15? We can get to our callers right now. The Gus Johnson cliche draft. Ugh.
Yeah. And I could see him saying a lot of these. So
yeah. It's just going to be sad. He won't have Sharon Moore to make out with. That Sharon Moore interview
was weird.
That was
because Jimmy Johnson was like,
"Guys, 2-point game over here. You two want to get a room,
guys? This is a really good basketball game right now."
It was like a 20-minute interview with Sharon. No basketball. Whatever. He ain't there no more. Let's go to Evan, 97.1. Ev, how you doing, buddy?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
So I just wanted to touch base a little bit on what you guys talked about earlier with the MSU Michigan game tonight. So as a lifelong Spartan, I typically have there's no greater pleasure in life than Michigan failing at anything. Like, I understand Mike, you're right. The state of college football, the state of college athletics in general, it's awful. It's terrible. But I feel like sometimes your hatred of NIL and the transfer portal clouds what the rivalry means. I want to see misery for Michigan fans no matter what they do. For anything. I want to see misery for Michigan fans walking to the fridge to get a cold one. And I feel like just in no world that we live in does a game between 2 top 7 teams playing each other matters. Like, for Michigan State, I feels like this sends a statement to the rest of the nation about defending your home court against one of the best teams in the nation. And it truly kind of you get a feel of how good your team actually is.
Well, I think there's an element of that. You're right, is that, look, State had a really difficult non-conference schedule, and they played well, but they didn't do what Michigan. Michigan had that magical, seemingly 2-week period where they beat everybody by 50.
Yeah.
But you're right, is that we're deep enough into the season, And State has consistently been in that top 8 to 12, but to break through and probably get in the discussion for the 1 seed would tonight help? Yeah, but only as much as what they go on to do the next 6 weeks. But all right, on that level, Evan, yes. And of course, there's no circumstance I'm rooting for Michigan. I'm just making a point. Nobody's smashing a chair tonight. That's just not happening.
Yeah, Evan, everybody wants that 1 seed in the Chicago region because that means you pretty much got a home game in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Now, who's
I
winning?
just wanted to give my thoughts about that.
Who's winning, though?
Take my call. Appreciate it.
No, I want to know who's winning.
I like Michigan State. Give me Michigan State. I think it'll be a close game, like 70, 79. Actually, I mean, not that much. I'll go like 70, 74, 71 MSU.
Listen, if State can hold that basketball team to 70 points, that's a job well done. Better job by me. I mean, look, that's you don't want to play in the 80s with Michigan. You do not want that.
No.
You think they're winning?
State?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Rico's guaranteed it, Kenny. From the producers of Hamilton, let's go to David, 97.1. David, what's good, buddy?
Not much. How about you?
Freezing cold. Other than that, super. What do you got tonight?
Same thing down here in Ohio, bud. It's miserable. Well, I wanted to agree with both of you. I agree that this game, in relative terms of the college basketball schedule, means absolutely nothing. But I agree with Rico, too. Whenever I see those colors, it makes me want to puke. So I have to disagree with you, Mike. It means a little bit for me there. And to go with the caller who just called in, the feeling's mutual to state about how you feel about Michigan. I want to see Sparty fans just be miserable whenever. So it's just similar thoughts, just on the opposite side of the argument.
But has the state of college athletics, though, kind of dulled the knife a little bit? Now, for you, it's easier to hate State because our players are more known commodities. You've grown to hate them, and you hate Izzo. But you do understand from my side of things, like, it's impossible for me to hate Yaxel Lindebort. I don't hate UAB basketball. Like, he hasn't done anything to me. So it's right. That's what I struggle with.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. I mean, I dislike State on the fact of disliking State. You dislike Michigan for the dislike of Michigan. It's for the players. Yes, I agree with you. They've been there longer, yada, yada, yada. But the Yaxel thing, that makes perfect sense. But my other part with college basketball, college basketball hurt me before college football did. It was the one and done, and when they changed the rule and all the other stuff, and because I was more of a basketball kid growing up than college football. I grew into the college football side of it. So for me, growing up watching the same kids 3-4 years and seeing March Madness be what March Madness used to be, that's where I started seeing the change of the college sport happen, where I'm just like, what are we doing?
Yeah, because you know why? There is no more Aaron Kraft. There is no more Brad Davison. Like, there are no more of these guys that you grow to hate. Now, you could say the Amish point guard from Purdue, Braden Smith, but, like, it's so rare, you can't even, it's hard for me to get into it beyond team A, team B, win, lose, point spread, the whole bit. But that's the tough part.
Yeah.
You don't really get into it. You don't really get into it until about the end of February, March time, just because, it's March Madness and here comes the tournament.
And David, they did it to themselves. This is how they've marketed it. This is what happens when you let the networks run your sport. And March Madness, not the sport, March Madness is a multi-billion-dollar event. It's all that matters. The average fan doesn't watch a single college basketball game until March Madness. Then there are people who truly care and are passionate, like Rico, or like I was. Yeah. And I used to love college ball. I mean, I'm going back to ESPN with Robert Goulet doing the ads.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Super Tuesday. Like that, I love college ball. It's not the same. And look, part of it, the destruction of the Big East, that bothered me greatly.
Yeah, I used to love the Big East.
Big East was amazing. The Big East tournament, Madison Square Garden, incredible stuff. How about Saginaw's own Eric Devendorf? Like, just
No, but you're right.
They've taken so much from us.
And you don't have that hate factor. Like Purdue is one of those rare teams like State where they actually have people.
Yes.
Like,
I hated Zach Edey because he played there 10 years.
Yeah, but you got Kaufman Wren, you got Braden Smith, you got Fletcher Lawyer. Like, you know these names. When you see them, you're like, oh, it's Purdue again. Whereas, it's difficult now because Maryland flipped their entire team. They had 15 new people.
Sure.
They did.
Look at the year State played Kansas State in the tournament. This is what, 3 years?
Yeah.
Not a single player on Kansas State's team was recruited by Kansas State.
Mm-hmm.
Not one.
So, yeah. I mean, it's two different philosophies on how you're trying.
Who the hell was that short kid? He looked like Jameer Nelson.
I know who you're talking.
That kid busted our ass. My God.
It was played in New York. I remember.
That kid was. I mean,
went to overtime. Yeah, because somebody had the easy layup and he missed it, and that was why I stayed.
Great memories. All right, we'll get some text, but we got to do this Gus Johnson draft. Okay. So you're picking first. Do you have a lean on your first overall selection?
I think I do.
Really?
I think I do. I think I'm going to just go very.
Any way I could trade for the first pick?
You know what?
Is that even legal, David? I want to. I want to trade.
Okay. You know what?
No, it's okay.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe some of that Good Eats place.
Okay, I got you. My God, this guy over here.
248. Hey, man, it's got to hurt a little.
248-539-9797. It's 97.1. All right, let me take care of some business. Obviously, tonight, if you're looking at Michigan State, FanDuel will have you covered there. But the Super Bowl in a week, your last kickoff, your last chance before football goes away for a little bit. Super Bowl 60, and FanDuel makes sure you're in on it. Bonus bets, if you win, you bet 5, you get 200 in bonus bets back. If you're a new user, it doesn't matter. Side, total, SGP, they've got it. FanDuel.com/Michigan to get started. 21 and up, present Michigan. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms, sportsbook.fanduel.com. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER. All right. David, are we ready? So it's the Gus Johnson draft. Number 3 versus number 7. Gus is on the call. We're watching this. Let me ask you a question. Rico first, me second. Is it you third, then Kenny?
Kenny is third.
Okay.
I'll trade with you.
I'm
You
gonna be.
first?
I'm gonna be. No. I want you to let's just stick to the format. I don't want to confuse it. I'm telling you right now, David. I will run my card up if Rico doesn't select this. I have a coveted selection.
I
So-
think we all do, and I'm gonna go for an easy one right now, and I'm gonna.
Whoa! Basketball. All right. What do you got?
I'm gonna go with the easiest one right now because
do
I
it.
know he's gonna say it.
Don't do it.
Number 22.
Don't do
Are
it.
you kidding me?
I love it. David, I'd like to run my card up. Any reference to a place he couldn't find with 2 hands and a flashlight, U of D, Jesuit, the Cubs, Detroit. Any reference to any of that where he never goes, but he acts like he's the dean of the school. I just stole one. That's great value.
I'm going to pick one that I feel like is a little bit more evergreen. You could use it anytime during. Exactly. I'm going to say that's Big Ten basketball, folks. Number 8 feels pretty evergreen. It can be said at any point during the game.
Yeah, and I can already hear it. That's Big Ten basketball.
And that's why I went with. Are you kidding me?
Okay. Now,
Well, then I'm gonna go.
now you get both picks. You get the wrap,
Yes.
the double dip.
Because of Cohen Carr, I'm gonna definitely think he's gonna say the big fella running the floor.
Okay.
Which one is that?
That is number 7. Great number there. And I'm going to go with, on the wraparound, I'm going to go with Fears looking like Cassius Winston, number 33.
Okay. Now this is back to Kenny.
Yes, I'm going to say a little bit of history in the making here.
Interesting.
What number was that?
6.
Okay.
All right. I feel like I'm getting great value. I feel like I'm the Baltimore Ravens and the perfect players are falling to me. I'd like to go with number 19, Flight 55.
Oh,
Michigan State leads the country with 39 alley-oops.
Yep.
It's Cohen Carr. And Gus's narcissism, he won't be able to help himself. Flight 55.
Yeah, you good one.
Okay, Mike, that was a good one. But you know what? Based off of that, number 27, Mama, there goes that man.
The Mark Jackson? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, this is a Rico double dip.
And I am going to go with 21. This is March in the state of Michigan.
God, you're right, though. All right. Now, I got to, okay. I'm going to go number 17 here. I just feel like I can hear him saying, that's a grown man move. So I've got any reference to U of D. I've got Flight 55, and I've got this grown man move nonsense. I feel like I've drafted very well. I feel like John Lynch right now. I feel good about
You
this.
should.
Over to Kenny.
I'm going to go with he wants all the smoke. Number 14 could be said again any point during the game.
Could you sound like more of a country bumpkin saying that?
He wants all the smoke.
Hey there, partner. He wants them there smoke. Over to David for the double.
Wow.
tip.
I feel like this one's a steal. Number 15, Izzo Ball at his finest.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Yes.
that's good value.
yes.
On the wraparound here, I'm going to go with, because of Cohen Carr again, no regard for human life. Number 25.
All right.
I'm
So
going to do
go ahead.
East Lansing stand-up.
Really? Has he ever said that? He said that?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
Wouldn't
What,
it
11 there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
With the is on, yeah.
Here's my question. Do we have, without combing all 40 of these, something with where he says the maize and blue? Like if I took number 1, does he have to say count it? He always likes to say the maize and blue or the Wolverine.
You're right.
So it would be either
Well,
one.
I said Wolverines are roaring, maize and blue magic. Yeah,
Could I do number 3? When he says the term "the Wolverines" and screams something stupid.
Yeah.
Then I'll take number 3.
No.
I'll take number 3. That's how I know I'm drafting good. I just took David's player. Over to Rico for the double. Or the last one, rather, right?
No. I
Keep
get two.
going, whatever.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
can keep going. We
Go
got
ahead.
time.
Go ahead.
Let me go with rivalry basketball at its best.
Rivalry at its best. Yes, I could see that going into a commercial break.
Rivalry basketball at its best. And then let me also go with, fight at the logo.
There'll be a reference to it. All right, that leaves me. I didn't think this would be available. I'm very excited about this. I want to go with number 26. You can hear Gus over enunciating this. That's a big time answer. I feel very good about my draft class tonight. I think I'll get at least 3 of these. Over to Kenneth.
I like number 12, green and white goes boom. You can hear that in Gus's voice.
No, I could not.
I could.
I'm surprised you didn't select number 38, kissing Sharon Moore on the cheek.
No.
All right.
I am going to go number 10, ice in his veins, pure maize and blue.
I also would like to give David credit if he just screams pure.
Okay.
I think he deserves that as a part of that selection.
You want to do another round?
No.
Okay.
I'd rather get to the text. This is annoying me. You realize this.
No, because there was one that I think that was left off and we were all going to be angry.
What is it?
37. Fears was shot.
Yeah.
Oh, a reference to
yeah.
him getting shot? Yeah. I also think he will probably try to weave a way to talk Kyle Whittingham into the broadcast because he's a Wolverine
the two
homer.
coaches. Yeah.
Yep, that'd be 36.
Tom Izzo, football pads.
Oh, no, not the war drill reference. Okay. Are we all good?
We're good.
I think so.
Stop. Texts, please. Please, no
Any
more.
reference to Judd on there on the list? Somebody says, will he do that?
I think he'd reference Bo Schembechler before
I think
Judd.
he would too.
Or
Didn't
Magic.
he name his dog Bo? Isn't that his bit?
I don't remember.
But I can see a Magic reference. Something. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Waffles. Go ahead.
Someone says, how is onions? Oh, no, that's Raftery.
That's
though.
Raftery.
That's Raftery,
And I
guys.
feel terrible for Raftery. This borders on elder abuse. The fact that he's got a gentleman like
we
Bill
could-
Raftery has to call a game with this boob.
Well, we could have did one on Raftery too, but we didn't have enough time.
But I like Bill Raftery. You don't like Bill Raftery?
He's getting a little past his prime.
Oh, all right. If you're saying he's just old and should hang it up, that's fine.
Right,
but like
he's
his
almost
career
becoming
was
his career
fabulous.
is good, but he's almost becoming a caricature of himself now.
Noted. Okay, no issue with that.
Yeah, someone says, I'm waiting for the game. I've been waiting for the game for weeks. And then they announced Gus was doing the game. It will now be on mute, someone says.
Luckily, the crowd will be so loud, it might drown him out a little. Might. But I'm not looking forward to it. Go ahead. Waffles.
Someone says, this draft was amazing. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of good ones that you didn't mention, like Izzo's birthday. Will he mention that today?
Right. I did not add that. That's on me, fellas. I'm
Coach
sorry.
Izzo's
That's on
birthday.
Johnny from Macomb said, how about it may be cold outside, but it's hot in here?
Yeah, something cheesy
Yeah,
like that.
very
You could hear
cheesy.
that. You know he's rehearsing his lines on the ride from the airport. Like I can just see Gus rehearsing some of this nonsense in the mirror. There's just something about it. It feels so synthetic.
Someone says, I'm with you guys. He's going to suck tonight. He's going to take all the air out of it. Why couldn't we get Robbie Hummel?
Ah, please.
Because
That's
Robbie-
Rico's godson. I've had enough of him, too. I've been
Okay,
hearing
you
about
know
how
what?
good this
You
guy
know
is
what?
for years.
Right here, cut his mic off. Cut his mic off. There will be no Hummel Slammer ever. And he's on Peacock, so that's why you don't get Robbie.
It's where he belongs. Minor leagues.
It's the one time that I wish the game was on Peacock.
Hey,
the
Robbie
one time.
Hummel is a star in the making. I tried to tell you about Kohler, and you didn't believe me.
Oh, boy. Okay. Do me a favor.
What's that?
Get the hell out of here. Tell them all about it.
All right. When Team USA is on, you can almost see the moment it happens. That spark when a kid starts believing they can be next. Now, with Xfinity, they can't guarantee that, but they can guarantee you something that is important. Your internet price won't change for 5 years. No contracts, no commitment. So while your kid is ordering new gear online, streaming highlight reels, or video chatting with coaches, your Xfinity internet price won't budge. And who knows? By the time the next Olympic comes around for the Winter Games, your kid could be getting fitted for their very own Team USA uniform. And guess what? You'll still be paying the same price for reliable Wi-Fi. And there's even more to enjoy with the Xfinity Gold Medal Celebration. Now through February 22nd, get their best price on gig Wi-Fi. 5 years guaranteed, just $50 a month. Plus, get Peacock Premium included for 2 years, a $10.99 a month value. Xfinity, imagine that. Proud partner of Team USA. To get started, visit Xfinity.com or drop into an Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with a store bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Actual speeds vary. All right, let's finish this up of the top 25 stories of the 2025 NFL season. I already have given you 25 through 11. At number 10, the Ravens and Steelers Week 18 matchup where loser goes home and John Harbaugh gets fired.
It was shocking watching that game if you told me, 2 weeks later, neither coach would be back.
Right.
I also think Steelers and Ravens, it deserves to be this high on the list because it is truly one of the last rivalries in all of sports. Before you jump at me, think before you come at me. Now, I'm sure hockey's got theirs because hockey's this poverty club and, their rivalries are still fun. There's no rivalries in the NBA anymore.
Well, it means because it's normally the winner of that game wins the division. Like Cleveland and Cincinnati probably
Steelers and
hate each
Ravens
other,
has been
but-
going on 25 years of this, and it matters, and it just the uniforms look right. It's one of those games, Steelers, Ravens, you recognize it. It's like what Eagles and Cowboys is. It's the same type of thing, but it's ratcheted. So yes, I agree with the placement here.
David, you good with that? All right.
I think he just flipped you off.
It's a big game tonight. At number 9, Phillip Rivers returns to the NFL after Daniel Jones tears his Achilles.
And at the end of that, you should put for benefits. Now he gets 5 more years of insurance for the 800 kids he has.
But he also has to wait extra
For the Hall
years
of
for the
Fame?
Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Look, it was a great story. It was like no way to wait. He wasn't that bad to, okay, yep, he's every bit of 44. This isn't going to work. So, yeah, I don't know that I would have this high on the list because I treated it more like a fun thing than something serious.
At number 8, the date is December 14th.
Okay.
December 14th, 3 things happen. Mahomes tears his ACL. Chiefs eliminated from playoffs. Micah Parsons then tears his ACL. All on the same day.
Debacle. I mean, it ended the season of both teams. I mean, the Packers defensively couldn't get a stop after that. They just couldn't. They couldn't function without him. Chiefs are already going to be bad. But, yeah, Mahomes now, you're talking about because it was the ACL and the PCL, the beginning of next season absolutely comes into question. You may not see Patrick Mahomes until into October.
Yeah.
So big impacts there. Yes, that was a dark Sunday.
It really was. At number 7, the AFC divisional round, Bills at Broncos.
Yep.
From everything that happened in the game
Oh,
and to
boy.
the overtime to the controversial, was it a catch? Was it an interception?
Pass interference.
And oh, by the way, yay, we win. Bo Nix dead.
And I can't help it, but watching Patriots and Broncos last weekend, all I could think of was the Bills. Of like, how dare you lose that game? That we are saddled with this crap. Yeah, but that game, the drama, the controversy.
Well, it looks like Josh Allen was out there. He's on crutches now, so I
He
don't
broke
think
his foot. He got surgery.
Yeah.
So, no, yes, that game is one of the games of the year. And again, the ref show played a huge role.
Yeah, that game was amazing, but I think separately the story can be by itself was the Bo Nix part of it because they're celebrating, they're going crazy, and then Sean Payton comes back to the podium and like, what does he want to say? Oh, Bo Nix is out. Like that's a story within itself after the game with the controversy. So yeah, that was an interesting night.
At number 6, we were all glued to the set, whether you wanted to be or not. Shedeur Sanders slides in the draft.
Only because old Hairspray damn near had a conniption on the air about it. But it was a big story, but I can't put something that happened in the draft this high on a list of storylines for the year, the things that actually mattered.
Well, then he eventually starts for the Browns as well.
And he's terrible.
He's a Pro Bowl.
No, he's not. 11 people
he gets
said
to
no.
put Pro Bowl next to his name.
But that devalues the Pro Bowl. That doesn't add value to him.
It does.
To put this story so high and above Stafford MVP season, like doesn't make sense to me. I'm sick and tired of hearing about Shedeur Sanders. I truly am.
But I understand why it's a big story because it was everywhere. At number 5, Myles Garrett set single season sack record.
I think it was.
But he didn't do it against Pittsburgh because they
No.
put 4 people on him.
I thought it was a story all year. It was marvelous to watch. The 5-sack game, the way he played. He's on a bad team. They're behind a lot. Teams don't have to throw as much because they're up on you. And he produced the greatest sack season in the history of the sport. Yeah, totally good with it. Totally good with it.
At number 4, Lions fans may want to close their ears. Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams and the Bears' thrilling campaign.
I'm good with it because of the cardiac Cats deal. Like,
Never were out of a game.
and it was also Caleb Williams making those Patrick Mahomes type plays. It was Ben Johnson, shirtless locker room stuff.
Super Tecmo Bowl type.
Yeah, it's just all of it. It resonated.
Because
And-
that final play, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you, but Mike, the play in the playoffs, tell me you didn't do that playing Super Tecmo. Run back 20 yards
Yep.
and heave it to back of end zone. Touchdown.
Yes. Yes, Randall Cunningham in good condition. Yeah. No, it was such a story, and it hit here because you kept thinking the Bears are going to fall off, and they just kept finding ways to win. They kept finding ways to do this. Like, remember Black Friday, them going into Philly, and they dropped a bomb on them rushing the football. I think they ran for like 300 yards, and you go, all right, at this point, they're real.
Yeah.
Then they did it again to the Pack. Like, it's just, huge story.
See, and I think it hit hard here because of week 2. I think fans never got past that Bears team. And they kept saying, no, they're not real. They're not real. They beat the Eagles. No, that's still not real. They beat the Packers. No, still not real.
We put a
They're
50
good.
burger on them. Yeah.
Right. They couldn't get past week 2 in Detroit.
Or week 18 when they went out there and still beat them. See, we celebrated. You didn't make the playoffs. They did. Number 3, Vrabel and Drake May lead to a Patriots historic turnaround.
Yep. With the easiest schedule in 50 years of the NFL and a corpse lineup in the playoffs. But yes, it's New England. It's a revival. It's a new coach. It's a babyface second-year QB. Yeah, on all of it. It's a huge story. Yeah. Are they Super Bowl good? I don't think so, but they're here.
What's crazy about it is that if they continue to do this and go to more Super Bowls, no one will even remember this one that they had a week schedule. They'll just say, oh, that was just the
this
beginning.
is so
of-
ahead of schedule.
Right.
David, you're right, because nobody remembers it was Adam Vinatieri who won the Super Bowl for the Patriots the first time. It wasn't the great Tom Brady.
Tom Brady won 6 Super Bowls. That's all they talk about.
Right.
They don't talk about that.
Right. And number 2, we talked about this before. Sam Darnold is the star in Seattle, and JJ struggles in Minnesota.
Yep.
And
I mean,
may
it's
or may not got the GM fired from Minnesota.
a wild story today. No, and again, I don't think it's a referendum on, you got to give young QBs time. It's like, guys, he got drafted in 2018. It's 2026, and he's been passed around like communion bread. So, no, it's once a generation, one of these boogers ends up in a Super Bowl, whether it's a Rex Grossman, a Nick Foles, a Jeff Hostetler, a Brad Johnson,
A Neil
or a Sam
O'Donnell.
Darnold. So I can't go crazy. He did it. He played the game of his life against the Rams. He played in a big spot the way he's never played. He did it.
If he comes back and does this next year,
Then it's more legit, and we drop the ginger slander. But I can't do
I
it
don't
right
think
now.
he'll drop the ginger.
I have to.
Ever.
His grandfather's name is Dick Hammer. We have to drop the slander.
Who played for the Trojans.
He was the Marlboro man.
All right. And this is all according to CBS Sports. The number 1, you guys want to take a guess? Number 1 sports story.
In the NFL this year. Go ahead.
All right. Dallas Cowboys trade Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers.
Right before the season.
We're good.
Yeah. I mean, but again, I think it worked for both teams.
No, it did. And I think everybody thought Dallas, you got rid of Micah Parsons, and they quickly rebuilt the defense.
And look,
And then they made another trade.
they're in a
Middle of the year.
position to be better next year. They're in a position that they can stop the run a little better. They've got extra draft capital. I think the addition, Quinnen Williams played like an All-Pro. And yeah, I'm like,
It amazes me what happens when you take good player from bad team,
Right.
and all of a sudden career skyrockets.
Well, and I love this whole, it didn't work for the Packers. Yeah, you can't future cast a guy blowing his ACL. Up until that point, they were the favorite out of the NFC with the Rams to go to the Super Bowl.
They were.
So I think it worked primarily. You can't future cast a catastrophic injury.
No, you can't. That's your top 25 stories of the 2025 NFL season. 97-1.
All right, we all know winter condition is hell on earth, whether it's snow, ice, whiteouts. That's before you get to the state of the roads. If you're in an accident or in a slip and fall, just know this David Femininio gets it. He's been an injury attorney in Michigan for over 30 years, and David has helped thousands of people pick up the pieces after an accident. Just simply call David at 855-65-CRASH or go to that website, getdavidgetpaid.com. That's getdavidgetpaid.com. All right, Dave, a couple of texts. I know Rieger's here. I want to get him in nice and early because he wants to talk. He's fired up. There is no bigger diehard Michigan basketball fan. He's one of the 7 or 8 of them. Watches every damn game, cares deeply. It's not like most of that fan base. Dude cares. So I respect the passion. Rieger's sick. Sick. Through the Amaker days, the Ellerby days. Sick. David, what do you got, bub?
Peter Vignier, remember that dude?
Oh, my. There is a lot
Brett Petway.
on the line tonight. The Big Ten race, a loss for either would be huge. Can't wait
What if
for this game.
it's like 6 weeks of the season? Okay.
I agree. The hate is still there for Michigan State fans, but for Michigan fans, if there are any, no hate. Okay.
I don't think that's the case. Look, the hatred is there based on the green and white or the maize and blue. All I'm trying to say is it's just different than it used to be, and I'm just not going to fake it. No, I don't like Michigan. I don't care. Like if it was the duel in the D and it was on TV and I'm watching Michigan and Michigan State hockey, yeah, of course I want to win. Am I invested in MSU hockey? No, absolutely not. What kind of loser likes college hockey? The point is, it's on surface. Like you just don't like them. But I used to be deeply passionate about college basketball, but they have destroyed this sport.
As a Wolverine grad, I just enjoy seeing Michigan State lose because that's the way it is.
That's right. I respect that.
However, this is also probably the best game of all basketball games in college this weekend, so that makes it more interesting to everybody else. Go Blue.
Yeah, I just hate that it's Friday night. This should be a Sunday afternoon on CBS. Let's get Billy Packer on the call like the old days.
Is he still with us?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
He
know
was good.
the sport's not with us anymore.
Do you remember Billy Packer got fired? It was Kansas and North Carolina. Do you remember in a tournament game? And he pretty much said, "This is over," and CBS got pissed and fired him. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah.
I just thought he got old.
It was either a championship game or a semifinals game in the Final Four.
Okay.
Yeah, look it up.
All right, I will.
Yeah, he no longer with us.
Oh, he died?
he 2023.
Passed away? Oh, wow.
All right. Well,
All right. Sorry, Billy.
no.
He was good,
Also,
though. I agree with you. He was
Kevin
really good.
McAllister's mom passed away today.
Really?
Home alone, Catherine O'Hara.
No way. How
She was
old?
only 71.
What was the cause?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. I haven't read the full obit. The news
you
broke
haven't
today.
read the obituary
You
yet.
think he had time to do the autopsy or
Yeah,
something?
hold on. I've got the toxicology.
Yes.
I have no idea.
Did
She had
you
a
do
heart
a
attack.
DNA report?
No,
Did she?
she had a heart attack. She couldn't find Kevin.
No, you can't.
Stop it.
Well, Kenny,
That-
stop.
and on
That's
Friday,
Kenny.
too. That is unbelievable.
That's Kenny Cott having absolutely no moral compass.
That's awful.
All right, Jeff,
Yes.
talk to me. Now, how are you going to manage this tonight? Because you're on the air.
Yeah. I'm on till 9:30. Pistons basketball are in Golden State. So I'm just going to tell you,
Whatever.
right about 8 o'clock, I am going to probably go into play-by-play mode.
No, you're not.
No, listen. I have gotten really good at watching a game while doing a radio show. This is just not having a game, though. This is a big game. And here's what I say. So I was listening all day today.
Yeah.
I listened to you guys. Great show. I listened to the middays, Stoney and Scotty. Scotty's a big Michigan State basketball fan, huge. Said he's going to watch it with his buddies. I listened to the morning show. I tell you what, that Costa and Jansen are all fired up for this game. Here's what I realized. You got two choices. Work with me. You're either going to watch because that's what you do, and you hate the other side. And no matter what happened with the portal or the NIL, you despise the other side. You will always despise the other side. You'll fire off a couple of trolling ticket texts or text if you win.
No.
If you lose, you're going to take your medicine, and it's going to hurt a little bit. You're either that guy. You still have that hatred. Or it's simple. The rivalry's dead. If you're not watching today, the rivalry's dead. It's over. You can no longer say you hate Michigan State if you're a Michigan fan. You can't say that you hate Michigan if you're a Sparty because the football rivalry hasn't existed for a half decade now, ever since K9 had 5 touchdowns, if we're being completely honest. Furthermore, if you're not watching on a frigid Friday, Michigan versus Michigan State, and I got to hear, but the transfer portal, but NIL, but the game doesn't mean anything, you simply don't care about the rivalry. You can't prove me wrong. You can't prove me wrong.
I think
Because
there's
if you
one.
like the rivalry, you are watching to not get hurt yourself
There's a
and to make
flaw
fun
in
of the
this,
other guy.
though.
There's no flaw.
No, there is.
Tell me, what is it?
Nobody cares about college basketball. Only guys like you and I do.
No, see, I disagree. It's still, you just said it. You could watch Michigan,
Right, because
Michigan State
I'm one
play
of
marbles.
the people you're describing.
Understood. I think the Detroit sports fan, while never into college hoops, this is not a good college hoops town.
It's
We
an
know
awful
that.
college
I
hoops
agree with you. It sucks because we've tried to talk college hoops forever.
For 20 years.
Yes. However, this game, it's not about college hoops. It's not about the difference in college basketball. It's about the rivalry. It's about hatred.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, if you're not watching, then you
Well,
might as well be Stony. You're a state of Michigan
Yeah, if
guy.
you're not watching, then that's different. I just think college hoops is a very tough draw for people. But I hear
Understood.
you. You
But
should be able to.
All day long, I hear people say, well, are you watching? Well, what else are you doing? You're chewing it and doing it, and then you're going to watch.
Oh, boy.
Like, honestly.
You know what? This would be a good time to inform you Sam Darnold's grandfather,
Yeah, I heard about him.
Dick Hammer. He was
He
the
didn't-
Marlboro man, and his name was Dick Hammer.
Fun
Now,
fact.
do you think we could do an AI-generated Dick Hammer Blue Chew ad? He could, like, do the commercial with you
Dick
from
Hammer
the
says,
afterlife.
Dick Hammer says, go to bluechew.com.
I'm just telling you.
So Wojo had a great line yesterday. I was doing the
I heard this,
the
where you
Blue
had him.
Chew live.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, tomorrow is a great day to use Blue Chew because either you're going to be totally devastated and you're going to want to be cheered up, or you're going to be so excited you're going to make a baby, right? And so Wojo says,
My God.
what are you using? Some Go Blue Chew?
I heard it.
That's funny.
He made it funny.
He did.
After we made him very uncomfortable about him and Rico's dinner date.
Yeah, do you think that's happening?
No, absolutely not. Are you kidding me? All right.
Who's
so,
saying
No,
no
it's
to
not
food?
happening.
No, Rico's pulling his car around right now.
Stop it, man.
Kenny said this segment I will get fired. I mean, that's what Kenny decided on.
No, Rico was killing Wojo last night off air. It was great. So what's the prediction? What's the score?
Unfortunately, I think you bastards win. I do, because I don't think Michigan's a good shooting team. It scares me because Michigan State is a great rebounding team. And I just don't think they shoot well enough to win in an environment like this. So I probably got Sparty winning this game, unfortunately.
What a cop-out. The guy walks in, talks all this mess, and then he goes ahead and picks MSU.
well, I mean,
I agree with them.
yeah, I want it to be different. I want to be different. Trust me, I will troll my ass
you know the
off
other
if
problem with
Michigan
college
wins.
hoops? The other problem is
tell me.
you play each other twice.
Yeah. that's
So
fair.
you split the pair. If State wins here and you win in Ann Arbor, would you sign the piece of paper to take the split?
No, I want to sweep you.
Okay. See, he's a true blue.
But here's what I want too. I want Dusty May to instruct his kids, if they win, to wipe their ass on the block ass, like the Fab Five did.
Classy
That's what I
as
want.
always.
That's
We'll
what I
talk
want.
to everybody Monday, 97.1.